Saturday night game between Tappara and HPK. Final score was 6-1. We have the head coaches here. After the match, we start with visiting team, Maso Lehtonen. Difficult start for your team, but then you came back. But I think the final score was pretty ugly for you. Your comments about the match?
Tappara had a good start. We were on the legs on the start, but we were a little bit slow and losing the paddles. But we get better and we get a little bit honestly better with the puck and getting it deep a little bit more at the end of the first period. Second period, we have had some struggles with second periods, and today it was good. And we did a good decisions with the puck, and we had a good forechecks over there. We created chances a lot. Tappara also created chances, and then we had a good power plays over there, ready to get back in the game. But you don't score. And in the third period, we got a okay start. We created a few chances, then 4-1, and it was done after that, and the end was ugly. I'm sorry about that for our fans, but otherwise, it was like our last 4 games. We do a really good job. We do what we are supposed to do, but we don't get a result. Like we score 1 goal, 2 goals in every 30 shots. It's not enough. And right today, our goal scorer was in Mestis 1 month ago. So right now, the guys who are creating chances from us, who are creating goals, is straight from the Mestis or under 20 leagues, getting paid lower than average human being, not involved in job life or something like that. So we got a guys who are get paid to create a scoring chances and score goals and make a points and scoring in these kind of games. And right now we don't do that, and that is the situation. And we got to work with that a lot right now. But it's trying was good. Our attitude was good, but it's sympathizing. But it doesn't give anything for you in this kind of game.
Yeah, I think I can almost see that there's some kind of pain with this was your 7th straight loss.
Yeah, I think so. 7, and of course you do a good job every night and you never get a prize. It's hard, and I think if we get one good prize over there, we will be like flying after that. But right now we don't get that, and it's struggling, but it makes you stronger. And I love the feeling that right now we are quite bottom, and we really have to work with every inch in the game and every second of the game. And I'm quite sure that it will pay us one day.
The next game doesn't get any easier, I think, because you're going to Turku against Tepsi. How your thoughts about that match?
Great challenge, and I think the best diamonds are made in hard pressure, so we are enjoying of that.
Yeah, so the process continues, like Tappara's process also. Rike, great start for the match. What's the word of tonight's game?
Yeah, I was a little bit concerned I shouldn't say concerned, but I was wondering how we're going to, after the battle against Ilves a couple of days ago, how we're going to react to that coming into this game. I think we had a really, really good first period, and we created quite a bit of chances, and we started finding combinations now in offensive zone. We started finding combinations when it comes to breakouts, regroups. So it's nice that we started playing a little bit more synced that way. Unfortunately, we let that, goal in at the end of that period, which brought in a little bit of a negative feeling in the locker room. And so we just talked about before the second period that we need to play the game too. And what I mean by that is just make the sound decisions with the puck and all that stuff. And unfortunately, we were struggling a little bit with that in the second period. And there was power plays, 5-on-3 for HPK, and it was a 5-on-3 for us, a longer one, and we didn't execute on that. Fortunately, we got a power play at the end of that period, and we did execute, and that's a good feeling going in 3-1 versus 2-1 in the third period. And we talked about it. We addressed it in the locker room that we need to step it up, and I think we did. I think we really we played the third period like we did in the first period, and then we're pretty hard to stop. To be honest, we have so many weapons when we're making sound decisions with the puck, and we're doing the defensive work in order to get in those positions. So I was pretty pleased with the third period as well.
And one positive thing is that all 4 lines, they all scored. I think every guy get a pass or score or something.
Yeah, and considering with the lineup we have 19-year-olds, we have 20-year-olds in the lineup and playing pretty big roles for us, and they're not used to play this schedule, so it was nice to see them, getting the schedule and actually stepping it up. I think some of those guys were some of our best players, so that was nice to see, and obviously we got another player, last couple of games in Witkowski. It was nice to see him get repetitions, and he start playing a sound game as well, and so the puzzle piece is slowly getting into to place where we want to be at.
And the season continues on Tuesday. You go to Rauma. So now it's a couple of days off. Or what's the main thing to focus before Tuesday?
We just talk about this game, and we need to see what's working and what's not. I think, again, there was a lot of good situations in this game we can learn from, but also some of the situations when HPK created some chances, and I think some of those chances were created by our own decisions sometimes, and we need to address that as well. But it's an awesome time of the year. We're playing 3 games a week, and I think me as a coach, and I'm sure the player feels the same thing. We'd rather be playing games than practice. So we're looking forward to that challenge, and for me to go to Rauma.
Okay, thank you. Now, both coaches, and good luck for the next games.
Okay, kiitos. Thanks.